It's cool kid time. It's fine, oh my. Guess what, cool kids? I wake up this morning. It's not morning at all. It's morning for me, though. I'm a creature of the night. Mostly because I, work at night. Anyway, so I saw something very interesting. I'm awakened by a laughing pirate showing off their pretty new Belgian 2 franc coin. And I'm like, that's cool. And then I get this. Addicted to Mini, he gave me a shout, which is really cool. Thank you for that, sir. And I'm shouting you out. You'll be in the little comment section there. So if you guys want to check out the Pirate Stacker, do that. But he alluded to, maybe I am a creature of the night. He alluded to me having been alive in 1867, and that's why, wow, I don't know. I don't remember that far back. Huh. I mean, I am old. Can't you tell? Yeah, you whippersnappers, I'll tell you what. But having all that aside, he actually got one over on me. He doesn't realize it, but I don't own a 2 franc from that time period because I've never seen one cheap. Yeah, never seen one cheap. But his was really worn, kind of like this coin. This coin's really worn. This coin is, it's pretty rough, right? This was from 1875, and I was able to get a date off of it. That's the only reason we know that. See that? The 75 and 18 are still there. I can see them. I don't know if you guys can, but it's definitely a rough coin. Here's an 1866. These are 1 francs, guys. There you go, 1866. This one's really worn too. And I paid $2.29 for this one. I didn't write down what I paid for the other one, but I guarantee it was from a large lot that was very near melt. Under melt these days. This one is 1887. There you go. And it was $1.77 for the coin. Now, I don't have a 2 franc, but I do have a nicer 1887 1 franc that I paid 80 cents for. And that's a pretty swell coin, actually. It's a pretty nice little coin. And I got more. Maybe he was right. Maybe I was in Belgium in 18, whatever. Now this is a much more scarce variety, and that's from 1909. And yeah, it's not amazing or anything, but it's in decent shape. Here's one from 1912. We had a change of kings. Now, I don't know if you know this, but I actually consider Leopold II kind of a Nazi coin. Yeah. Kind of like Third Reich stuff. So if you had someone Mao on it, that would count. So here's a 1873 5 franc that I got for $14.25. So again, the Pirate Stacker's got me though, because I don't have a damn 2 franc coin from Belgium. But you will notice, and this is important to notice, I want to point this out, because a lot of cool kids, they get it twisted. You see that silver weight on this coin from 1870.7234? You'll notice that on a lot of coins, that was 2406. So I paid a little more for this one. Probably near melt these days, though. So, Greece, Italy, France, Belgium, right? Venezuela, Chile, right? You'll notice all these countries have 0.7234 as their crown size coin. You'll notice that all their coins go to the 835 when they're below 5 francs, but they're 90% on their crown. So whatever their crown is, if it's called a 5 franc or a 5 boulevards or a what's the I'm drawing a blank. Oh gosh. Well, I just woke up, so it's okay. Anyway, these Latin League coins were standard units of trade used by these countries to compete with other monetary systems. And the cool thing is, they all had the exact same coinage. And Venezuela kept that up for a long time. So really, Venezuela was, one of the last countries to be doing it. Just so you guys know, Venezuela kept it up into, I think, the 60s. So they were the last man standing that I can think of. I can't think of another country that kept it up that long. So good on you, Venezuela. So what happened in Venezuela? Well, that's anybody's guess. But we have some other Belgian coins. You know, maybe some that even were made when I was alive, Pirate Stacker. This one is not one of those coins. I was not alive in 1950 to my knowledge. Maybe in another life. I was not alive in 1954, but here is all the Belgian kings. Yeah. That one was free. A gift from the Kitco forums. Guys, check out the Kitco forums if you get a chance. We do Christmas silver trades. That's where these came from. The free one you saw there, that's where that came from. It was a Christmas silver trade. So basically what we do is we get together and we agree to trade with one another. And yeah, this one would have been from that same trade, guys. So you send them some cool stuff, they send you some cool stuff. You talk to each other first about a dollar value, and go from there. I always thought these coins were kind of ugly, but I don't think much work went. But if you look at that, that's more silver than a Canadian silver dollar for $10.38. It's a big chunky coin. Yeah, and it's 83.5% silver. So I got a couple of those. So if you ever see those, I've gotten a couple under melt, man. So yeah, keep that in mind. It's almost 7/10 of an ounce of silver. Here's a cool one. Here's a 5 francs when they debased it, and it's only a 1/4 ounce of silver. Now 5 francs used to actually mean something, Give you a side-by-side comparison here. On the ASW, 0.7234 versus 0.2405. So this is a good example of debasement. Also, I have some older ones. They're not all. I've got some of Leopold I here too. Yeah, and here's Leopold I, the younger portrait. 1834. I was not alive in 1834. Damn it. You funny guy. You funny. I do have some, as promised, that were made when I was alive. Here we go. I promised. So here it is. Here's a Eku, 5 Eku. 5 Ekus from 1987. I was alive in 1987. I'll admit it. This is the proof version of that same coin from 1988. Now in 88 they only made a proof version, so you cannot get the regular strike, the business strike. Here is a proof from 87. Nice. Very small mintage on that 88 coin. Ooh, what else? Here's 20 francs, more debasement. So remember, it was 5 francs just a few years earlier. Well, at this point, we've debased it down to 20 francs, or up to 20 francs. Let me show you side by side what I'm talking about. There you go. But from 1934 to 1935, a giant debasement occurred. Leopold III takes the crown. Albert Koning de Belgian. So Albert Koning the Belgian is replaced by Leopold III. And I'm gonna have to, but yeah, you see the debasement here? We go from 5 francs to 20 francs, and the silver weights and everything are exactly the same. So, and it's got letters on the edge. The pirate's going to love that. Pirate, are you watching this? Lettering on the edge, bruh. Lettering on the edge. That is your jam. All right. I think that covers it. I think we got it. We don't need to make a big long video production out of this. So guys, I want to thank you for watching. I want you to have an amazing day. I want you to find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. And if you can't find them, don't blame me. I'm trying so hard to show them to you. Actually, I got some more Belgian stuff in that lot that I got to go through yet. Oh, Switzerland. Switzerland's another country that got on the... so here's a 2 franc. So this would be exactly the same as the Belgian coin and silver weight and everything. But the Swiss did not follow the rules on their 5 franc. Okay, they did initially. Now I'm going to show you real quick. So that's another Latin League country. Let me see if I got some. Oh, yes, I do. So initially, when they first started in the 1920s, all right, they had a 5 franc. Okay, now they've been making shooting thalers since the 1800s that were 0.7234, give or take. But this is the coin that followed the Latin League rules. Okay, but then they debased it, and we went down to less than half an ounce per coin. Yeah. The purity went down. The other coin was 90%, right? This coin is not 90%. This coin is 0.835. So, yeah, and they made it smaller. Let me put them side by side for you. So, yeah, we had a debasement. The exact silver weight is 0.4027. But, yeah, 0.4 of an ounce from 0.7234. And you look at the difference in the size of the coin. And that would have started in, I think, 1932, somewhere in there. Yeah. It might have been 31, but it was right in there. They debased their currency. All right. Guys, debasement sucks. We did it in 64. Some of these countries did it way earlier. Some of them did it, incrementally. They didn't go straight from silver to copper nickel. We really didn't either, because we did make 40% halves up until 1970. But wow, what a debasement. What a debasement. Yeah, it's really sad. Really sad. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video, and like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, you know. If you like looking at Helvetia